There's the Gopher Tortoise sign so that people can actually read it. There we go. And now we'll go back.
Now we're going to try this again. Make sure you're zoomed out.
I'm zoomed out. What it is, I put my finger in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
And my thumb was messing with the zoom.
That was a very lousy take.
That was a bad take. Well, I'm not exactly looking at the screen in a lot of detail.
But that's.
But I was noticing that the image was not very stable, and I was thinking maybe we should switch to narrow the field of view with the Brave, so that it gives us the detail.
But you know what?
And go with the image stabilization. But the problem wasn't the camera; it was the operator.
Yeah, but you know what? Now that we restarted, and you know what? I mean, for all those out there, you can check out the blooper if you just search for the same series thing and just search the blooper. Just search 24-hour walking challenge blooper.
Yep, that's funny.
And you'll get to see that.
Yep. Now it's darker because it's in the evening right now.
Yeah, but the low light still can be good.
It's not that low light. Yeah. But it's cloudy and the sun is definitely not overhead.
Yeah, but this camera has...
Which is why the heat index is definitely under 100.
Yeah. We got the good McDonald's trip to Orlando.
Yeah, yesterday was very busy, wasn't it?
But we got a good video, though.
Yes, you did.
You know, I mean, the one good thing is I'm glad nobody ruined my video.
Nope. Well, we got a late start with yesterday for your airport birthday adventure. So we kind of hit lunch hour traffic
but we had
on the way in, which isn't that heavy, but on the way home, we hit rush hour traffic.
I still think it's kind of funny the fact that Riley started talking about stuff that wasn't, family friendly, that wasn't G-rated, and then but then he realized, oh yeah, we got to keep this G-rated.
Yep.
Right after.
Yeah, he was starting to move into PG territory.
Which he was already kind of halfway in.
Yeah.
But he was halfway into it, and you said this is an inappropriate subject because he already gotten it mildly PG.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but well, one of the things he was doing, he was talking about slang, different slangs.
Yeah.
And what they mean. And I was laughing because some of the slang meanings that he was talking about, well, when I was his age and younger, yeah, those were slang words and they meant something different.
Yeah.
That was not PG. Oh, somebody just sent me a message. I wonder if that's Riley telling me no, he doesn't want to go with us because he wanted to come over and I told him we were going to the park. And he did not respond.
Now, of course, the one thing that's obvious, okay, mildly inappropriate, and there was, some mild profanity that I did use, but, that was for situations.
There were situations where we were in rush hour traffic, and
I remember I got frustrated when, when I talked over the GPS thing, and that's why.
Yeah, that you found that very frustrating that you were talking over the GPS, because you would get louder when the GPS would talk, because it was interfering with you wanting to communicate.
And then,
unfortunately, I found that very frustrating because I needed the GPS to communicate with me.
Yeah, and I remember in that situation, as soon as you were like, I talked over, I was, I said the S word, the first time that happened because of the situation around that. I was not happy in that situation. I was kind of a little angry there.
Well, there was heavy traffic. We do not live in Orlando.
No.
I do not spend enough time in Orlando to be familiar with Orlando.
I mean, it was a fun trip, though.
It was a lot of fun.
I mean, the video is awesome. I mean, I highly encourage you, if you haven't, to check out the Orlando Airport road trip from 2024.
Yep. But
for 31st.
July 31st, 2024.
I highly encourage you to watch that video to the end, because that road trip video is pretty cool, and you should watch the elevator tour. Or actually, if you've seen the road trip video, you've already seen that. Yeah. But,
the thing is we were driving in a city that I was not familiar with at a time when traffic was heavy, because people were trying to get home after work. Also, it's summertime, so even though it's beastly hot, we do have a lot of tourists because the kids are out of school in the summertime. So that's when people can take vacation. But you were wanting to talk, and I was wanting to listen not only to you, because I like to listen to you when you tell me things, but I needed to listen to the GPS so that we wouldn't get lost. Because I don't want to get lost in a strange city during rush hour. Now, we did end up taking a wrong turn, because when we got out of the McDonald's and we were coming up on the light, it told me to turn right. Oh, squirrel. And it told me that because it thought I was still in the parking lot.
These people are okay, we're gonna have to talk.
It thought I was still in the parking lot, and I would need to turn right to get out of the parking lot and then continue on. But it was thinking I was in the parking lot, not realizing that I had left the parking lot and was on the road already. I'd already turned right. So it had me turn right again, which ended up with us going on, I think it was I-4 and then the turnpike, instead of heading back over to 528. That's the disadvantage of GPS and MapQuest stuff and Google Maps over paper maps, because if you've got a navigator and paper maps, then they can look at it and say, okay, we're coming up to this intersection. I know what road we're on. I know what direction we're heading in. We need to go this way, as opposed to counting on the sensors in the phone.
We successfully made it through here.
Yep.
And then we're gonna go back.
Yep. Well, I always go to in front of this bee house. Right? See, that's all the different things that you can put up for native bees. There's the planter. Too hot to work with. Starting to get hot, huh?
Yeah, I'm not enjoying this.
Yeah, we're on the way back to the car.
Hopefully we
Okay, let's wait because they're on bicycles, so they're going to pass us.
All right, let's hope.
By staying in the little cul-de-sac there, they had plenty of opportunity to go past us and plenty of space.
Yeah. I kind of had a good airport video.
Oh, yeah, I think
The train part, I mean, the camera kind of was bad expensive. I'm sure if Dad sees my video, oh man, if he sees it, he'll probably...
I told him when he gets up, when he's done with the hospital that he has to go watch it.
Yeah, he's probably gonna pee onto me, just like with the old man cave. He's probably gonna be like, "Oh man, you filmed the floor."
Okay, we've already explained to him about filming the floor when there's people who may not want to be in the shot.
You know, if he sees the Wusthof Hospital, he's probably gonna watch the raw files. You know.
Well, Especially at the hospital.
Yeah, and I had
There is a legal expectation
just
of
like
privacy.
when I was at the airport, I had the camera down a lot.
Well, you filmed a lot of things too, though.
Yeah, I filmed the elevators. I showed
You filmed the elevators, you filmed the water, you filmed that art exhibit of the well-painted mannequin.
Yeah.
But in the hospital, the staff and the patients and their families have a legal expectation of privacy.
At least I got a good video. I mean, I hope to come back there again and get another take. I mean,
Yeah.
because maybe the other elevators will be working.
No, right now, because the hospital, I think, has financial troubles.
They're going to keep the elevators down.
Yeah, they're not running all the elevators to save money.
I know, but you know what? That's cool with me.
But you know what else, though?
What?
Like that one button was
Yeah.
not very responsive.
Yeah.
If the fifth floor button stops being responsive, they may take that elevator out of service and let one of the other ones be in service rather than fix it right away.
And hopefully before Dad gets out, I can have this experience. You know, because that elevator can be a little funky, as I guess we can say.
Yeah, the buttons are a little touchy, a little. It gets used a lot.
I mean, I didn't have a fun time when I went in and then pushed the button and it didn't, you know.
You didn't hit it square and hard enough.
You know, it's like that
And
was.
they have like a spring behind them.
I mean, that was kind of frustrating to me.
Mhm.
The fact that I pushed the button and it wouldn't go in.
What they'll probably do with that, and when they do it varies. They'll either take that one out of service and put in one of the other two in service, or they'll take the button mechanism out of one of the other ones and put it in there. Does that make sense? Okay, I should zoom in on the
Yeah,
side.
zoom in on it and then end.
Rotary Park Nature Center.
And now zoom out.
Zoom out. On to the next park.
Yeah, and this is no fun. And stop. Hit the stop button.
Back at Austin Park. And the rules are no, 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 no. Right?
What's going on here? Okay, this is not good.
What's up, bud?
I think it's interesting what we're seeing here. So this is still the dock. No, they're not fixed. No, they're behind it.
Oh, they just went behind it? That's a...
I'm not sure if they're supposed to be there.
No, they're not supposed to be. The sign's gone, though. The sign is gone, but the boards are up.
Yeah.
Oh, do we have any fish in the water today?
I wonder if they kept the sign and threw it in the water.
I don't know where the sign went. The picnic bench has been moved again.
Yeah. I can see it.
I don't know who's getting in the water and moving it. No, I don't see any fish today. No rays, no fish.
Alright.
Okay.
I guess we're gonna
Back
just...
to the car.
Yeah. They took the sign down. This time. The board's still there, but... They took the sign down.
They took the sign down. Now, I'm assuming these are grown-ups, and I'm assuming that they're smart enough to be careful. Okay? And they're also a lot lighter than you.
Yeah.
Now, the heavier you are, the more likely you are to fall through a broken board.
Yeah. I was gonna go back to the car.
I'm just looking along the edge to see if I can see any fish. For me to take short with. And I see none.
And if you do, you gotta get it up right away.
Yeah.
Because you deleted your other one.
Yeah, I deleted the other one. I saw it was up. That's what I get for not checking to see if it's up before I delete it.
Yeah.
Or was that one that I deleted before I realized that when I deleted it off of the...
No, it was a different situation.
Okay.
You just decided to delete it and
Well,
not...
when I deleted it, advice, or I thought it was up. Or I thought you didn't want it.
Well, I didn't think I didn't want it.
No, I don't think I thought you didn't want it. I think it thought that it was already up, or that that it wasn't deleting it off the phone system.
Yeah, well, somehow you deleted it.
I deleted it, and I am sorry.
But you're going to be sorry again in the future.
I will probably have to keep telling you I am sorry about that until I get another one that you can put up.
Yeah. I think we're about done here.
You're not going to forgive me completely until I replace it.
No, we're going to get out of here now. I want to get
Back
the...
to the car and the air conditioner.
And my camera's down a lot, but...
When you get home, you can check to see how good a resolution we had, because it's usually brighter when we go.
Yeah. Alright, we're done.
Yes, we are done.
So we're ending here.
There's the playground.
Oh, yeah. Alright, we're done with this. I'm gonna keep filming. Alright, I'm gonna stop.
Okay.